that we are good.
Waiting for the
it's my stuff. It's not his. You can blame Adam.
Adam also, by the way, is the one who's fixing everything.
Well, no, Rich and I are fixing stuff. He's doing more than I am.
Okay, it says we're good, I think. I'm just waiting to see the visual. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
So it looks like we are back up and we are back online. So anyways, I apologize for technical issues. This is the first one we've done like this with so many of us and everything. So I do apologize for all the technical errors and all that jazz. But we will be on this like something.
Yeah.
And now let's move on to questions. All right, Jackie, what is the first question relating to Star Trek?
All right. Well, I have gathered 2 questions pertaining to Star Trek. Since we had a couple technical difficulties, it kind of cut out a couple times, and the stream started over again a few times and had me lose some of the comments that people were saying before I could get all of them. So the first comment is from Kaylin Guthrow.
Kaylin Guthrow.
He asks, or she asks, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Let's turn that over to Faith.
Ooh.
Faith, what was your favorite scene in Star Trek Beyond?
That is a tough one. It obviously has to be something that had a high interpersonal value and slight entertainment value, because I am indeed a comms major. I make that joke a lot, just for anybody who doesn't know me here, which is probably not any of you. I'm probably going to have to say the scene where Bones and Spock were stranded, and there were so many scenes. Okay, yeah, we'll just go with that one. Bones and Spock were stranded, crash-landed on an unknown planet. They're stuck with each other. They're trying to find the other crewmates. And Bones is trying to patch Spock up because he is hurt. And so there's a lot of character development and kind of playful word banter between the two of them as Spock kind of reveals a more vulnerable side of himself, and Bones actually kind of steps into a deeper character beyond this facetious and incredibly intelligent doctor that we all come to know and love. So I'll just leave it at that. I won't quote the scene because you guys just enjoy it for what it is. But you, Adam, who's your favorite scene?
Well, I want to say something as deeper intellectual as that, but I just really like the scene where they just blast music and destroy the entire hive. I mean, it was just fun to watch.
Holding my
what is
breath,
it, Beastie
waiting
Boys
to,
that they played?
see what song they were gonna
Sabotage
play.
is Beastie Boys Sabotage. And if you actually look in the 2 prior movies, they also had Beastie Boys songs in them. It's like a theme. I don't know. I really like it.
Yeah, it was real
That
good.
the Beastie Boys doesn't sell their music for advertising, but
I don't
apparently
know.
that doesn't apply to movies.
Yeah, or Star Trek at least.
Or Star Trek. Maybe they were Star Trek fans. Who knows?
Yeah.
How about you, Rich?
How about me? My favorite scene in the movie?
Favorite.
I'd have to say, and I think I saw it like a week before you guys saw it, so it's hard for
Yeah.
me to remember, but my favorite scene that I can remember right now is Kirk on the motorcycle going around and like deceiving them with like the holographic stuff and everything. That was a lot of fun. How the alien girl, I can't remember her name right now, how she got that holographic stuff in the first place, I'll never know.
It was just cool.
Yeah, it was
That's
just
why.
cool stuff. She might have found it in the Franklin.
Oh yeah.
Or something like that. I have to say, I didn't talk about this when we were talking about the review, but I just realized, speaking of her, I was like, the really cool thing about Star Trek is not only does this movie feel more like Star Trek, it also feels like it's matured a little bit, like, not in, like, the, violence or sex part, actually quite the opposite. Like, it feels like it's matured intellectually. Like, in the first movie, like, the movie's opened up with, like, Kirk in bed with alien chicks, and he's like, hey, man, I'm Captain Kirk, kind of, and, like, but in this movie,
stuff, yeah.
in this movie, we can get a sense that he's like matured as a captain. Like he actually feels like he like knows what he's doing and he's in charge. And
I mean, it's been 2.5 years since the journey started.
And he it's funny because there is like, besides like a couple of moments maybe with Spock and Uhura, like, there's no real romance in the movie, and which is great though, because not every movie needs like a big romance thing. You know what I mean? And Kirk, like, he meets the alien chick and tries nothing with her.
Yeah.
Like, whereas I feel like Abrams would have like had them have like some kind of quirky relationship at least. I really like how like he meets the alien chick and they work together, and that's it. Like, there's no.
She slips under the radar, and suddenly you're like, I want to see her more.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So I thought that was really neat. All right, Jackie, as soon as you're able, why don't you let us know what the next question is?
Absolutely. All right, so the next question is by Nico TGP, and also Kaylin Guthrow as well asked a similar question. What's your favorite performance?
Favorite performance in the movie, I'm assuming.
I would assume.
Oh, like which actor did the best?
I really liked Simon Pegg, and I know that I already said that I really liked his script, but I noticed that since he wrote the script, Scotty had a bigger role in the movie. Yeah, because he wrote himself as a slightly bigger part, which I thought was great. But I also liked Simon Pegg because it's funny because he wrote the script, and then he wrote Scotty to be also a little bit more subdued than Scotty perhaps was in the first two movies, so it wasn't as ridiculous. He's like, well, I'm going to write myself as a little bit like Scotty